Hey, good morning, everybody. This is Big Daddy, and I'm coming to you live from Gulf Shores, Alabama. We're down here at a baseball tournament. Jordan's team's playing in the World Series, so we're having a good time. But I wanted to do a quick Bible study this morning, and I've been reading a book lately called Ascending to Love, and it's by a guy named Robert Henley. And Robert Henley is a good friend of mine. And he lives in Oklahoma City, and he's the director of a ministry called Servius Ministries, and you can find his books. He's got a few books at unity153.net, unity153.net, and if you want some good books on love and what love should look like. He's got a book called The Circumcised Heart and Ascending to Love, which is what we're looking at today. And one of the in chapter 4 on the fruitfulness of love, he makes a statement here that I wanted to talk about. It says Paul indicates three things: that good works, being ready to give, and a willingness to share and provide and a willingness to share, provide a good foundation for eternal life. And so what he's saying there is that Paul's kind of got a formula in all of his writings in the New Testament, and we're going to look at the book of Romans chapter 12 here in a second. But in his formula, there's three things that the Christian should thrive at, and that's good works, being ready to give to the needs that you see around you, and a willingness to share. And these provide a great foundation for eternal life. And then he says these are good fruit produced by love. And then I want to go to Romans chapter 12, and I want to read you a little bit out of verse 9 and 10. Let me see if I can find it here. Yeah, it says, love must be sincere. I think the King James Version says, love must not be hypocritical. Love must be sincere. Hate what is evil. Cling to what is good. Be devoted to one another in brotherly love. Honor one another above yourselves. And so here's that formula for eternal life that Bob Henley mentioned a second ago. Doing good works, being ready to give, and willing to share. Be sincere in your relationships. Don't be hypocritical. Be trustworthy. Just yesterday we were sitting around the pool, and I was talking to my kids, and the conversation came where I was telling them a story about a man that I know that is dishonest. And that's just the best way to describe this individual that I know, that he's just a dishonest person. And that is not a life filled with love. Are you living an honest life? Are you living a life that is trustworthy, where people can trust you? And so don't be hypocritical in your love. Be trustworthy and be honest in your love. And cling to what is good. Be devoted to one another in brotherly love. That word devoted, think about that and the devotion that it takes for us to have close relationships. If you're devoted to one another in love, that means you've got to spend time with the ones that you do love, that the people that God put in front of you. With the era of Facebook and social media, I've got over 1,000 friends on Facebook. That doesn't mean that I'm friends with them. That doesn't mean that I'm devoted to them. But I've got to learn to be devoted to those that are close to me and give my life and to consider them more than I consider myself. And then it says, share with God's people who are in need. I skipped down there to verse 13. Share with God's people who are in need. Practice hospitality. So be giving. You know, that website, unity153.net, that is an arm of Service Ministries. And if you want to give to Whole Heart Solutions, which is the ministry that I do, you can go to Unity 153, and you can give to get some books on love by Bob Henley, and you can also give to Whole Heart Solutions from that same website. So if you enjoy what you're seeing, if you enjoy the devotions that we do on a regular basis, I want to encourage you to give to Whole Heart Solutions. It doesn't have to be much, but practice hospitality. That sounds self-serving, practice hospitality by giving to me. But it's the ministry that God's called me to do, and that is reaching out with whole hearts to individuals whose hearts are hurting. And there are so many people in and around our lives that are destitute. Their hearts are ravaged by life. And so give to Whole Heart Solutions as we reach out to people with hospitality and putting others' needs other than above our own, and serving other people. God bless y'all. Have a wonderful time. I'll see y'all next time.